All right, everyone. This is the Mgtow Cowboy coming at you once again. I wanted to make a quick video about marriage. I guess I would call this little kernel of truth. What is marriage? So, what is marriage really? Once you dispense with all the bullshit, once you dispense with all the BS, you find that at the end of the day, what marriage really is a form of male surrender. It's the man surrendering to the woman. Again, continuing with the Mgtow theme, that this truism is not told to young men. Quite the opposite. The truth about marriage, I believe, is I don't want to say purposely concealed, but it's purposely concealed. From a very young age, boys are told, oh yeah, you want a girl, and I remember from a very young age, one of my aunts, Brenda, if I remember correctly, she would joke around with me and say, so who are you going to marry? What is she going to look like? Is she going to be a brunette or a blonde? How tall is she going to be? But this is when I was like 8 or 9, right? Even at the ripe young age of 10 years old or 9 years old, I'm being brainwashed into the idea that I want to marry. Fast forward to 25 years later, now I see marriage as totally different. If you were to ask me then, what is marriage? I'd say, oh yeah, it's a man and a woman, and they love each other, and the woman is a princess, and she kisses this frog, and he turns into a prince, and then he buys her a ring. And then he buys her a ring, and then he buys her a car, and then he buys her a condo, and then all of a sudden, blah, 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 BS. But if you were to ask me today, I would say, of course, the first thing I'd say is don't get married, right? You better bet. That's the first thing I would say. After that, I would say something like, marriage is, above all things, a contract. It's a legal contract. Marriage is an immutable, legally binding contract wherein the man forms a joint corporation with the woman, and this in effect grants the woman all manner of power, all types of powers over the man, concerning a number of things. These things being his sexuality and his finances, primarily. The woman now decides how often the man gets sex. If he gets sex, when he gets sex, how often he gets sex, if he gets sex, because of course by law you're not allowed to have sex with other women outside of your marriage. And if a man is caught, he is made to pay, right? He's going to lose all the money. He's going to lose the house and, the buildings and whatever, his pension, or, and then that segues well into the idea that It also gives the woman legal entitlement to the man's finances. Now, she has access to your money, and especially if you get divorced, she's entitled to your assets, to your money, to your pension, to future earnings. So, this is just a short one. This is just another Mgtow moment where I just, especially to the young guys, guys in their 50s and 60s, they already know this. Guys that are 20 or 25, real young guys in their 20s, this one is especially for you. Understand what marriage is. It's a contract. And you're not just signing it with the woman, you're signing it with the government. You're allowing the government to legally come in and govern or mediate your relationship. You're literally you're signing off you're literally signing off into allowing the government to come into your bedroom. Does that benefit men? No, not really. And so they have to sell it to men. They lie and they say, "Oh, it's all about love. It's about love." You got to be like a Care Bear. You got to let all your love, just come out. It's not about love at all. It's about money. It's about business. It's about money and resources and power and control. That's all it's about. That's all it's ever been about. So keep that in mind. All right, guys, this is the Mgtow. This is the Mgtow Cowboy. Please take a second to like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you feel inclined. All right, talk to you later.